Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Bill with Franklin Loan Center. It's still morning for another 20 minutes. Hey, I wanted to touch base. I've talked a decent amount about Proposition 19. By the way, this one's really only for people in California. But Prop 19 has some aspects to it that I'm realizing a bunch of people just have either forgotten or whatever it may be. But I mean, there are some awful things in Prop 19 that I don't even it's too bad that they snuck through. But one of the great things about Prop 19 is it now. So in this replaced Prop 60 and 90, which allowed people over the age of 55 to transfer their assessed value to another property, right? So you own a property. I mean, like, let's use my mom, for example. She bought her house. I don't remember the exact numbers, but she bought it in like the mid 70s for 70 grand. And so her tax assessment, because of Prop 13, has just crept up. And, I mean, she's assessed at a whopping 120 grand or something right now. Suffice it to say, the house is worth a ton more than that. So if she was going to sell that property, she's over 55, of course. I'm getting close to 55 myself. So she's over 55, and so she would be able to bring that assessed value with her to the new property, rather than, like, let's say she sells her house and buys a six, seven, $800,000 house. She buys an $800,000 house, even in a low tax area. That's going to be a tax, annual taxes of, call it $8,000, whereas instead she's more like $1,200, and she'd be able to bring that with her. So a couple of things that are important about this. One is in a couple of changes, right? So you've always been able to do this as long as you're at least 55. One thing that's changed now is you used to have to buy down in value. You can now actually buy up in value, but any amount over the amount that you sell your current home for would get the full reassessment, right? So that's kind of a big deal, but still, hugely beneficial. The other thing is again, if you're 55 or over, you can do this three times rather than you used to only be able to do it once, right? So it's pretty likely someone that's 55 is going to move more than one time again before whatever the end comes. So I think this is a really important one. I mean, that's such a huge chunk of the market that's moving around. I should note again, this is only for properties in California, but it is literally anywhere in California, which is another of the changes. There used to be like 7 or 8 counties that would participate. Now it's all counties, so everybody can participate. So again, for people that are 55 and over thinking about moving, know that when you're talking to your mortgage person and you're working out your budget, you're going to be able to take a huge chunk of your assessed value, your lower assessed value, with you, and all of it if you're buying down in value. So just wanted to throw that out there. It's definitely a really important aspect of anyone over 55 moving, and I'm realizing that a lot of people don't know about this, and you could be paying the wrong taxes, right? Because this is definitely something. There's some forms with the county, whichever county you're involved in, that'll have to get filled out. If anyone has any questions on that, I'm happy to help answer them. If you stump me on a question, I'll get you directed in the right direction. So keep an eye out for Prop 19. It actually has some decent stuff in it. That is it. I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center. Please like, share, and comment, and particularly share this with anyone that you know that's getting up into those like 55 and plus areas. Thanks so much.